It's just rain now, Steve, and that'll be the story for the next hour or so, maybe 2 hours, where this rain will continue to slowly move from the northwest and down across the rest of the metroplex. There's embedded with it some areas of heavier rain, a few strikes of lightning, nothing severe. We haven't had any severe thunderstorm warnings in North Texas over the last couple of hours. They actually dropped the watch soon after 8 o'clock. But you can see I've outlined the cells, the really powerful supercells that drop tremendous rains in isolated areas and all that severe weather. They had plenty of fuel. I mean, the temperatures got into the mid-90s today, and the dew points had been inching up for the last couple of days. So it was humid today. In fact, it's going to be humid tomorrow. We're going to feel like temperatures over 100. Anyway, two supercells formed, just one right on 35. We had those trucks blown over because the cell really marched down 35. Another one in Sherman, as soon as it got going, kicked out a 70-mile-per-hour wind there at the airport up at Sherman Denison, and that's the footprint of those two cells. You can see the line of severe weather reports down 35 into Denton as well. 2-inch size hail was reported, 70-mile-per-hour winds. Fortunately, it all calmed down. You can see how temperatures are now sitting in the 70s with that rain around. These are the rain chances for the next 72 hours. So it's 10% tomorrow. You can see it's talking about 70% for Tuesday night. That's our big rain event that's coming up. It starts Tuesday afternoon, goes into Tuesday night, and probably lasts into Wednesday morning. A cold front is coming here, and this is a strong low and some very strong thunderstorms we're expecting across Oklahoma and Missouri, but that's going to get into North Texas along with this front, because ahead of it, we'll have had another day in the 90s and dew points in the 70s and feel like temperatures that are actually close in towards heat advisory levels. But this is going to sweep all of that away for the rest of the week. But we pay the price with this severe weather threat that's going to go on Tuesday night through the overnight hours and maybe even into the Wednesday morning commute. We'll see how slow it takes for it to go to the south of us, and some big storms anticipated really down into Waco as well as we close the morning and get into the afternoon. It should clear out a little bit as we get into Wednesday afternoon and then clear out a lot as we go into the rest of the week. But we have had 2 weeks of 90-degree weather now, including today, and we've got 2 more days of it still to go through. Tuesday, again, is the big showdown with thunderstorms, and then the cooler weather will be in the 80s on Wednesday. And that's right, fall starts tomorrow with a summer day. By the way, another hurricane, the second one of the year, Gabriel, but not a threat for land either. Here is a 7-day forecast. You can see we're in the 80s starting Wednesday. We go that way all the way into the weekend with dry weather, and it looks like nice but warm weather for the State Fair opening.